Everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are going to just review a book that completely broke me, healed me, and made me cry all over again. And yes, the book I'm talking about is this one, You Have Reached Sam by Dustin Thao. And I am a slightly emotional person, so अगर थोड़ा सा भी कुछ emotional होता है, so I just start crying then and there because that's just who I am. But this book just did not make me cry. It made me, reread some lines, reread some pages again and again. Like that almost never happens with me because honestly, it's very difficult for me to sit and reread or rewatch anything for a long time. But this one, I just could not stop myself. And so, yeah. Let's just start with. Reviewing this beautifully written book, the heartbreaking story of Julie and Sam. So yeah, it's basically the story of two teenagers, and there happens a tragedy between both of them, and one impossible second chance. So this second chance is something very unique and the most important thing in this whole novel. So yeah, let's just start our review. The story is basically of a girl named Julie and a boy named Sam. And the girl who is still in school and working as a part-time in a bookstore, surrounded by friends and living her simple life, and she was like full and perfect, and she was just happy. And then there is a Sam who is her boyfriend. Like, he is very sweet, caring, and yeah, chaotic, we can say, but someone who grounds her. And that relationship feels very natural, very real, because he was the one. Like, there is a whole story how they met and whatever then and there happened. And the story feels so natural, imperfect, and very very teenage kind of vibes it will give you in the best way. And it's not creepy at all. But everything changes one night, the night when Sam dies in an accident while going to pick Julie up. And what makes it worse is that everyone is blaming Julie. So everyone blames Julie for asking him to come and to pick her up. And that guilt, the grief, that silence, it crushes her. She was all scattered after the death of her boyfriend Sam, and she stops talking to people. She skips school, she isolates herself completely. Even she avoids Sam's family, including Mika, who is Sam's sister. And they used to be a very good and chill kind of friends. So she does not do anything. Like, she does what most of us do after having such a big loss, and she tries to erase everyone and everything. All this makes just feel so heavy for her. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. And then something impossible happens. That's where the story begins. Actually I'm telling you so the story in such a completely line एकदम linear manner में. So what happened is that one day, out of pure desperation, Julie picks up her phone and dials Sam's number, and she does not expect anything, because so how can someone who has died will pick up, right? But he does. And Sam picks up the call, and this moment is when the entire story shifts. And honestly, this is the moment I got goosebumps. You expect something spooky or creepy, some horror twist, but no, not at all. Their phone calls are so emotional, gentle, and loving, touching, everything that grief steals away and suddenly gives back for a moment. And it's just the universe way of getting them connected, and giving them the second chance, not to fix everything but to say what they could not say before. So yeah, this is the whole story. And I just want to say that I want to make this very clear, because people might think like a dead boyfriend calling back sounds creepy, but trust me, it's not. This book never feels supernatural, never feels supernatural, because like, it's of course like it is unrealistic. And it does not feel supernatural in a scary way. It feels symbolic, emotional, and honestly very comforting. Like their phone calls, their talks, because sometimes when we lose someone, we do wish for one more call, one more conversation, and that one moment. And that's what Dustin Thao, the author, gives us in this story. And it's such a healing story. I love this story. There are moments in this book that stayed with me even after I close this book. Like the scene where Julie takes the phone with Sam's voice in the fields of barley, and she just lies down, puts the phone on her chest, and Sam starts singing to her. This scene is so simple but so powerful. Like you can literally feel the connection between both of them. Reading is something which always makes me feel connected with the fictional characters, so it was connecting for me. And another moment that hit me hard is how Julie slowly reconnects with people, how grief changes relationship, and Mika, Sam's sister, how beautifully she helps Julie and all that. And then the ending, I swear you, the last 4 to 5 pages of this book hurt in the most beautiful way possible. If you don't cry here in the last 4 to 5 pages, I don't know how emotionally strong you are, because I completely broke down in those pages. And their final conversation, their final goodbye, the realization that the phone calls was never about bringing Sam back, and it was not about connecting them forever. It was about letting him go. And there is just one line in the book that is still stays with me. I always remember is this written: what would you do if you had a second chance at goodbye? And that line is very emotional at the same time. Like once you read this book, you would get to know the importance of this. And that line is everything. The story is about these lines, about the second chance, and that's the heart of the story. Because Julie and Sam got separated, and now they have the second chance, and not to change the past, of course, but to stay with them, but to stay there for each other, because they really deserve this goodbye. And I feel like how beautifully the story is written, and how beautifully the emotions are connected, because it usually happens with all of us, yeah. And we have felt this same, not in the romantic relationships within, but in other relationships also. It is connecting, the book is connecting in all the ways. And I just want to end this video by saying that if you want a book that is like emotional, that is heart touching, romantic, and that is something like, if you want to read something that will heal you in that part of your life, then I will definitely suggest you to read this one. You Have Reached Sam by Dustin Thao. You can see the cover of the page. I absolutely love the book cover, the font size, and everything. And I have made so many illustrations in the whole book, and I just love this book. And it is not creepy at all, it is not weird. This book is just pure feeling, a beautiful story. And yeah, if you have read it, like, then please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you haven't read it yet, please read it. I will highly recommend you if you like this kind of genres. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I will meet you in the next video. Bye.